Yo, I am here. I was getting a snack. Thank you for tuning in. Let me do a check real quick and make sure that we're actually live and my audio is good and my camera is playing, because that's always the worst, is going to start streaming and then realizing that it's not live. That's the absolute worst. But I think it should all be a go. I believe my audio is good and my camera is playing, because that's always the worst, is okay. All right, dope. To start streaming and then realize dope. What's up, Brooke? That's the absolute worst. All right, so what's currently on the game plan? All right, so first and foremost, nice. I made myself a toaster strudel. I was hungry. This will probably might just be the last thing I ate today. Who knows? Yum. But I'm gonna eat this toaster strudel, and then I'm gonna sew my army blanket because one of the sides is just completely open. Plus, I haven't touched my sewing machine in a few months, I think. So I just want to touch base and make sure I still know the machine, you know, because that means I have to switch out the thread, and that takes a little bit of skill, and then I actually have to sew the damn thing. I think it's going to take me 30 minutes, 20-30, so I should be done with that by like 5 p.m. I should. Granted, I also have to do my laundry. Then I might work on the website. I think yesterday I sat down and had this whole what's the word? I call it scheme session. And let me see if I could write it here. Ha, that's funny. Scheme. Yeah, so I had this scheme session, and you know what? Let me just show you. I have it's in my journal. So I basically made a mind map of all the things I want to do, need to do, because I just graduated college with a bachelor's of science in civil engineering. So I don't know what to do with my life, but there's so many things to do with my life. So this is a rough mind map. This is like the tip of the iceberg. Kind of like what I want to, like what's at the main forefront of my brain. Can you see this? Is it backwards for you guys? I think it is backwards for you guys. Let's fix that. Blah, 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 blah. Flip. There we go. All right, so for my professional career, I guess the first step was getting my bachelor's of science degree in civil engineering. As of right now, the next step, I need to pass my FE on the 18th, which is in like 20 days. So I got to study my ass off to pass that. And then I have to get my PE. I'm hoping to do that by the end of this year. And I'm currently looking for a contractor's gig, because as a contractor, all I have to do is work for a year and I could get my contractor's license, when normally if your average Joe just goes and tries to get his contractor's license, homeboy needs 4 years of experience. I only need 1 because I have my degree of bachelor's of science in civil engineering.
So I feel like that's a really good hack. Just a nice ace up my sleeve to further my career and further my what's the word, possibilities and whatnot. And I'm young. I could lay concrete all day. It's easy money for me. So, kind of a left field move, but I think it's going to pay off in the long run. And it gives me time to work on my licenses, to focus on FEPE. And then I'll have a general's contractors, with which most civil engineers don't even consider. So when I do go to apply for a job after having my PE, my chances of getting hired increase by a lot. In my opinion, that's the thought process. So with my contractors in hand, I'm also looking at starting my master's for this fall. I already emailed Wing, by the way. And then eventually get my SE, which is the structural engineer license, and that's just as high as it goes. Once you can do that, you basically get a golden ticket to be able to build and design in all of the US. So, professionally, that's the game plan. However, I'm a man of many talents. A lot of things I gotta do, a lot on my plate. Fitness is big. So, there's mind, body, soul. We gotta hit. I gotta spend time with Brooke, and those are very important. So I gotta make sure that gets addressed and taken care of. And fitness, I haven't missed a day since I got back from my camping trip. I need to make sure to get back to it. A lot of this also comes from a little book that I wrote probably like 2-3 years back. I call it Doom, but well, it's called Doom now. But when I first wrote it, it was how-tos and guides for everything, something like that. Anyways, thank God I did, because it's an entire like how to get back into like my flow state of like doing stuff. And I just followed it. So in my book, I wrote down my ideal like morning routine, and I just copy pasted it. But I also made notes on like how to like get back into that morning routine, because my morning routine consists of 9 items. It's get up, do your push-ups, clean your room, eat breakfast, write, stretch, meditate, do some cardio, and then language learning, which is currently on Duolingo. However, I haven't practiced my morning routine in a while, so it's a little bit difficult to like jump in and just start doing from zero. So I picked 3 of the most important ones. These were pre-listed in my book. I think that the 3 most important ones are getting up and going to sleep at a consistent schedule, like a routine schedule. Cleaning your room, that's an easy one. And writing. It's just exercises the mind, and it's a nice, easy skill to practice over time and just work on. So with a certain foundation and understanding of like what I need to do overall, mind, body, soul, professional, whatnot, it's like, okay, what does the creative me want to do? Like now that I have downtime and now that I can like do things for myself, what do I want to do? And this is that mind map. So this is literally just raw notes. So if you look at it, I kind of start with like the right there, with like the black boxes first, and those are all like big ideas. If you can see, there's the engineer up top, me in the middle. ORG stands for organization. DES is for design. You know what? Let me make this bigger for you guys, because I feel like you guys might be struggling to see all this. Frick. Come on, dude. Transform. Oh no, that's too big. Control Z. Alright, I need to move this freaking thing, dude. There we go. No. Oh, this is so difficult. Title. There we go. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see better now. Alright, so I got design, dope shit bitch, social media, hacks. What else do I have on there? Frick, I can't read from here. Tech, music, 3D printing, etc. So I wrote down all like my big ideas and things I wanted to do all together in black, and then went further it with like red detail, and it further expanded. Let's see right there. So let's see, for music, I want to do music production. I want to DJ for... Dude, what does that say? It's going to bug me. For software. You know what? I'm just going to read it. You guys could have taken a screenshot. So for design, I wanted to... there's a lot. But for softwares, like the main softwares I want to focus on, the biggest one that stood out after I wrote it all out was Blender. Blender, I want to spend a lot of time on. Excel and spreadsheets are going to take me a long way. I need to organize all of this data, all this into a spreadsheet. My uncle, he's a Yale graduate. He says that what gets tracked gets results, something like that. So it's like, if you don't track your progress, like you're not, scale filtering. How do I do this? Stretch the screen. Reset transform. Ah, nice. That's what I wanted. That's why I was all wonky. Can you see that better? Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, he says what gets measured is what gets progress. So if like essentially it's like if I didn't document this, like if I didn't make this mind map, I wouldn't know what to do. But making this mind map helped me orient. It's like, okay, I need to focus here, here, and here. Not only that, but ORG, organized. That's a big part of like my process is organizing everything. So like, if you look at my room, it looks pretty organized. If you ask me, I think it's pretty good. I also went in and did something similar with my phone. So my phone is currently organized in maxed efficiency. It may look wonky, but it just works for me. It's what I need and like just easily accessible. And I did this page mostly for focus and like to really focus on my goals. Again, it came from this mind map, you know, so it's like I put in that I really want to focus more on language learning. I want to dedicate 15 to an hour a day to like really focus and study like language learning. There's a clock, basically the time's ticking, you know, like I got to get to it, I got to do something. And with that, I've always used Google calendars, but like I think it's really important to like know what I need to do next, what's on the list, and like basically dictate my life according to the calendar. And then fitness is very big for me right now, so it kind of like focuses in on like what I actually need to do right here, right now, you know. But I think it's pretty sweet having the setup. Like it's just basic. I'm not gonna go in and waste time. Like I know this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to do. Yeah, widgets. Also, I discovered shortcuts. So these are pretty cool. Like it's the actual shortcuts app from Apple themselves, and it's pretty cool. Like there's a lot of streamlining automation processes that you can just put into it and have it do it for you, you know. Mass text is one that I want to work on. Create like text messaging groups of people based on like different criteria, you know, like certain clients I've worked with in the past, just to have them all in a group and immediately be able to like text them. It's like, hey, I'm doing this, if you're interested, blah blah blah, instead of having to reach out to all of them one by one. And I could just start creating lists like that where I could directly be able to send them messages, you know. So yeah, all this comes from just getting organized and whatnot. So I'm pretty excited. And with that, social media is pretty important. So if we look at our social media box, YouTube's number one. So I'm not really focused or worried about jumping on all the other social medias, but right now YouTube's my focus. Like that's the only social media I feel like I'm really going to get growth in. So why not really focus all my time, energy on that? Also, I've gotten a lot of traffic on my website, ricochico.com. Rixochixo. Let's write it up on here. Transform. No, it's not that one. This one. ricochico.com. So yeah, my website's been getting a lot of traffic and blogs. You wouldn't believe the amount of traffic you could get a website simply by blogging, and it's got to be very niche content. One of the blogs that set me off on my website was about Lanny Smoot. a Disney Imagineer, and that just took off. It got me numbers on my page. So I feel like if I focus on like niche things, niche topics that tend to align what I like, I feel like I have a lot of potential in being able to like create good content, good blogs that could also then get turned into YouTube content, yada yada yada. So that's my plan with Rico Chico. I do need to sew that. Anyways, all that to say is that this mind map really helped me get organized and figure out my brain on what I need to do. So what I did with that is I went in with blue and specifically outlined what needed to be done first. So if you look at YouTube, which is right here, it's outlined in blue. Right, and we also have the organization stuff. You can see that the phone, where are you? Yeah, phone by organization is circled in blue, and that's something I've taken care of. So slowly, but surely, I'm chunking away at all these boxes. I also went one step further and reorganized all those boxes based on the color that it was organized in, and this is the current to-do list. This is where I'm at. This is where you can see YouTube Live. Right there. So from that mind map, we're now here, and you are now joined with me, all from a couple of sketches in a notebook, you know. But with that said, thanks for joining, and I am gonna get straight into this. There's time of the essence. I have an hour to do this, I think, but I don't think it's gonna take me that long. So yeah, my to-do list right now is to finish the army blanket and work on ricochico.com. Hopefully maybe have a, what's it called? Hopefully have a blog by today. There's a lot of ideas. I've also created a spreadsheet to help me make my time more efficient, so we could probably get into that. But let's see. I'm gonna start with army blanket. Alright, so let me set up this camera real quick so we can see what's being done. You know, I just need to set up my whole station. Well, I ain't touched this thing in a minute, but I know that the first thing I gotta do is... Come on, calibrate this stupid fucking camera. Alright, well that's good enough. Alright, so why do we need to sell this blanket? This blanket is elite. This is the best blanket in existence. Now what's happened with this blanket is that the edges are starting to fray and the inside's being exposed. That's no bueno. So I gotta go in and basically sew up all these holes. I think it's just that, to be honest. I think, but I do want to double check. Huh! I might have lucked out. It might just be that. Nah, just kidding. There's some fraying here too. I gotta take care of that. Oh, no fraying there. Huh. Honestly, I think it just might be those two sections. 1, 2. No, just kidding. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit of fraying, quite a bit of holes. So that's the idea, is to go in and address this. So with respect to any sewing project, the first thing you gotta do is pin it. I got my pins right here. Well, honestly, that's all I need. But I also need some thread. The one I currently have in here is heavy duty, and I need it to be more flexible. I generally don't need some heavy duty stuff for this. You know what? Although it's not a bad idea, but I don't want to run it out. Instead, I'm gonna go with something from here. See if we can find something. Polyester, cotton. I'm gonna try this one. Let's try this one. So first step, I just gotta disassemble all this. How do I do this? Frick. I want this the other way. Oh, why is this always so difficult? Oh, I have no idea. Alright, you know what? I'm going to set it up first, and then I'm going to pin it. That's what we're going to do. I need to remind you guys that I haven't touched this machine in a while, so bear with me while I set up and whatnot. I researched this machine This is the go-to one. If you're gonna buy something, buy a sewing machine for like starters. It's this one. It's the Singer Heavy Duty. You're gonna find a lot of shit talking online about it, but I like it. It's done the job. I'm not trying to do anything crazy, just trying to do some mild sewing here and there. I have plans to start flipping flannels. Like go to what's it called? Thrift stores, getting flannels and flipping them. Like making them dope, you know, like adding some crazy patches and whatnot. Tape. Add that to the website, stuff I could like sell, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. What else? What was I thinking about? So I have a whole bunch of 3D print files that like I literally designed myself, and they're just sitting on my computer, and I want to put those online too. I feel like it has potential. Ow! Alright, so let's set this bad boy up. Fuck. Where's this other thing? Where are you? No, how do I do this? Oh, it's this one. Alright, let's do this one. And which one? Where are you? This one. Unless I already have one. These three are identical. Oh, so I guess it doesn't matter. Which one's got a hole? Let's do this one. Alright, cool. We have all our stuff. Let's set up the sewing machine. We'll do a little test run. And then we'll get to pinning the blanket. And that should be that. It should be. Are you guys interested in this? Do you guys want to see how I do this? Let's see this. You guys a good shot. Alright, cool. You guys can see me set it up. I think it's like this. I forgot, dude. I think it's this. I believe it's that. But I still need to sew this one on. Or thread this one on. No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one comes in just like this. This one's cool because usually you have to manually insert these threads, but it's got a cool little mechanical mechanism that goes in and just threads it for you. It's pretty sweet. It saves me my eye holes. So first step you gotta do is connect these and make sure it runs in. And I believe we're in business. That should be it. Perfect. Get one run in. Oh shit. No, just kidding. That was in it. We gotta run it back. There we go. Alright, cool. We're in business. The hardest part is getting that thread in. I remember like first doing it, I was like trying to figure it out for myself. That shit was so hard. But all right, we're good. We have both our threads are in. Now it's time to pin it up. So yeah, look at these holes. What the hell? What is that? Where did that even come from? That makes no sense. Honestly, I don't want to have to fight with this. I'd rather just cut it off. Now, usually when you go to do something like this, you need a machine called a serger. I, unfortunately, don't have sergers. Sergers are expensive, and I am a beginner sewer. No need for me to have a serger when I have the Singer Heavy Duty. The Singer Heavy Duty has a threading option that's zigzag. You can achieve a similar fraying, anti-fraying stitch if you use a zigzag. It's got to be super wide and you just do it right on over. Pretty easy. Easy enough, but yeah, you don't essentially need a sewing machine and a serger. You need a sewing machine with a zigzag. As long as you're doing simple stuff like this. If you're doing some like heavy duty like snowboarding jacket, that's a different ordeal. Yeah, you have a nice one coming. Dude, these stitches are nice. Whoever did this thing, good job. Alright, looking crispy. Dude, this is all frayed. That's crazy. I gotta get rid of this. Dude, I might need a lot of thread actually. So, a lot. This whole side's frayed. Granted, this blanket's been through the ringer to get everywhere. I'm surprised it's all this long. Also, I need to find a niche. I need to like focus in on a niche to like really blow up on social media. I can't be out here doing everything. You know what I should stream is my study sessions. Study with me sessions. Study for the FE with me. Oh. Okay, I think that's it. I should have gotten most of it. gonna focus on one side of it at a time. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna start with this edge, and we're gonna sew along this entire line, close it shut, and this has a big old hole in it. Oh, fuck, I just made it worse. Yeah, this thing has a big old hole, so we need to fix that. But we're gonna start with one edge and work our way all the way around. This is edge number 1. But yeah, first step with any of this, or anything sewing related, is prep. Can't do anything without prep. I feel like 80% of sewing is literally prep. This is easy. Putting it on the machine and then running it, easy money. I like to do it with the bobby pin on the left, so like if you're looking at it, I'll put it on the left, so that when I go to sew it, I can pull it easily as it goes into the sewing foot. As much as I don't want to, I feel like it's a waste of thread. I'm not dying to sew around the whole thing, but I think I have to. With the amount of fraying I just witnessed, it's like if I don't do it, I'm gonna have to do it eventually. So why not just get it done now? It's gonna be hella thread though. The nice thing about this, it's all just a straight stitch though. It's not like I have to make any crazy ass contours. Alright, that's good enough, because I've closed in all the holes. The rest of the stitching holds up. Here it is, so you guys can get a look at it. Just look at it. Can you see that? Yeah, there it is pinned in. Got one right here. I need to zoom out a bit. This is too zoomed in. There we go. So I got a pin right here. One right there, all along. So it's all pinned up and it's ready to sew. Let's throw this bad boy in. So there is still stitching here. It does have some support. I'm just going to do a single stitch all the way down and then a zigzag stitch to stop the fraying. And hopefully that's good enough. I don't know. I'm not a professional, dude. I don't work here. So let's try it. We're just going to stitch right along the second top stitch that is here, just to reinforce it. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Let's get your reverse. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Sick. No, we can run it. Easy money. Isn't sewing easy? Oh, it's at maximum length. I don't want it any tighter because then it could restrict mobility. So I'm gonna keep it loose because it's a blanket. You know what I mean? Alright, so I'm currently going over my first pin, and honestly, I can just sew right over them. That's what I do. I feel like it saves a lot of time. Some people, Brooke, stop and they pull them out first, but I like to just straight, like, I mean, the machine can handle it. You just sew right on top of it, and then you worry about pulling all of them later. And also, this is like a rugged blanket, so I'm not too crazy about getting like all my stitching perfect. I'm just worried about doing this quick so I can move on and go do shit with my life. And I was like, I got a vlog I still gotta write, so I'm not really too concerned with like making this perfect. I just need it to work. Now, oh fuck, I forgot I left the pins there. Alright, so now that we stitched it shut, now I'm just going to go over with the zigzag stitch to keep it from fraying, and I'm going to call it a day, at least just on this edge, and then we can go into the other edges. Close to nothing. Alright, let's try with this. Might be good enough. Sick. Where'd you go? I lost my thread. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I got this in there. zigzag stitch. There's our zigzag option. We went a little bit tight. Alright, now we can start with the zigzag stitch. Let's make sure it's all closed off. As you can see, we no longer have a hole. There was a hole here, and now it's not there. But we have to reinforce it because that single stitch isn't going to do it. So we're going to use that zigzag stitch and close it off. Before we do that, we have to make sure that this thread is all the way through. Alright, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. One, two, three, four. Run it backwards. Alright, and the only reason I'm going slow in my concern is that the bobbin on the bottom is almost out. So I definitely want to catch it before it goes out, otherwise I'd have to retry it, and that would fucking suck. Alright, still got more juice in it, let's go. Alright, I'm going to call it here and then re-spool the bobbin because I don't want to risk having to do any of those. Sick! We're getting a cool zigzag stitch. Check this out. So the black's what I've gone in and sewn in. You see that stitch, zigzag stitch all the way through. And yeah, that's essentially what I'm gonna do. That black line, I know you can see it. It's kind of whack, but I just needed to get one stitch to make sure it was good. But yeah, that's the idea. I'm gonna go in and zigzag stitch the entire outer border of the blanket and it should be good. Also, my room is an oven right now. It's hot as shit. Oh my god, no way. No freaking way. You know what? Let's run it. There's still a lot of thread there. Scary.
damn it. Oh, it's close. I can pick up whatever. Oh, that's fine.
This should be able to finish the entire blanket.
Yeah, perfect. This one's good. The other one was whack. I would have had to throw my whole blanket away.
Sick.
Why can't I get this, dude? This is fucking annoying.
Let's try this.
Oh.
back to stitching this bad boy. Alright, that is one side done. Let's do the opposite corner, or the opposite edge. I think I've already done the trimming, I just need to pin it up. Alright, and it should be a straightforward shot from here on out because what was tripping me out was losing thread from the bottom bobbin. But now that I've replaced that, I got a clean slate and I can just run it. Alright, cool. So this is just one straight line and then a zigzag stitch all the way through. Do it! zigzag stitch. You see how easy that was? Haha. Sick. Another one done, and this one came out better than the last one. Oh, this one came out bitchin', dude. Alright, you know what? This edge looks really good as a matter of fact. I don't need to do this side. This side is really good. You know what? There's some fraying here. I'll do a zigzag stitch. Just to reinforce from here. Aside from that, well, it's perfect. fraying on this side. I don't need to stitch it, but I do need to do the zigzag. Sewed my fingers shut. Another one. Alright, now it should just be the opposite side of this long edge, and I should be done. This is a bitchin', dude. I need to sew the middle here. Fuck. Well, you know what the good thing is that this one stitch actually makes it all the way through. Oh, fuck. No, I have to do this one. Fight. This should be it. Fucking finally. Pins out, make a zigzag stitch, bada bing, bada boom, with brand new bling. So with zigzag, you go up there.
Boom. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Ha, easy money. We're donezos. We did it. She's been saved. Oh, this is easily the best blanket in existence. That's why I needed to do this. I had to redeem it. I had to save it before it's too late. Now just a little cleanup. Make sure I caught all these loose threads, and we can call it a day. Hey look at these zigzag stitches. I just show you the hole. That's funny. Yeah, I cut this hole out because I wanted to make another one and I wanted to see what kind of material it was. I wasn't too sure. But yeah, this is the zigzag stitch I just did. Let me give you a better look. You know what? It's not bad. It's not too bad. So what you see in black is what I did. So I went and I stitched up that green stitching again because it was starting to come undone, and then I did the zigzag stitch all the way through. The whole way through. Oh yeah, now she's closed. Closed case. Done. I can check it off the mind map. He's done. Alright, well, I only set myself up till 6 p.m., so I am logging out, but I do want to do this more consecutively. I need to get on my social media game. So you'll be hearing and seeing from me soon, guaranteed.